Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, back on here, back on good old Satisfactory for another day and for another week. Um, Back on our modded playthrough. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video along with a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, so you can download and install mods for yourself. Yes. So we're back on here. Hopefully everyone had a good weekend, but not. And we're getting ready to start another Monday. Yay, Mondays! But yep, this is what we were working on last time, which was our computer factory as well. Oh, and before we get started, I would like to thank and welcome all of these subscribers we had gotten over the last week and over the weekend. We actually gained a decent amount. Um, Whatever you want to define a decent amount is. I'm pretty happy about it. Got some subscribers and whatnot. I know it does. It sounds like I'm like not thankful for it, but I really am. I really am. It's hard to put into words, and it's all thanks to you guys. So you're making me not be able to put it into words and whatnot. And as you might have seen, we got a new series that's going and whatnot. Going to be going back to 2 videos again for a little while. We're playing Shadows of Doubt, which is a really good procedurally generated detective game. So, and I'm really pretty happy to play that as well. But right now it's time for Satisfactory, and as you may have seen on Friday, the thumbnail for that, I had redone the roof a little bit slightly, because from the last episode um, we had finished the roofing off, but I didn't put the glass in. I had a bit of what do you call it? Silica, I think it's called. We had a bit of silica down underneath the city there, where I'm trying to think where we had because we had collected some quartz before. We had some extra silica, so I decided to turn it into windows, and I thought this looked pretty good. I should have left my ladder here, just real quick. Go up on the roof. So yeah, and this was the image, was the orange roof, because there actually is a swatch here which is orange and gray, which is the color of the computers in this game, which are orange and gray, and a bit of white. But I decided to go with that swatch color, and I thought that looked really good. And I left all these ones right here. I left these all white right here, just to kind of, I don't know, pull them out a little bit of the orange. So I left them all white. But yeah, we got the windows in here. Just kind of did that just really quickly before I got the thumbnail in. And it actually looks quite good. It reminds me of an airplane hangar with, have you ever seen them airplane hangars, the smaller ones that got the little glass ceiling? And some of the bigger ones too. And what's not. And I actually might make, based on that, we might make a big old door. Something like this. Just for fun. We'll see what we can do and whatnot. We'll make a big old door. So it's like an airplane hangar for computers. Unfortunately, it's still raining in here, which is really strange, even though there's roofs. I think it's kind of fixed itself. It kind of isn't. Unfortunately, they're still working on that. So uh, whatnot. Hopefully, our computers. Maybe we get a bit of a roof leak. Hopefully, our computers will be fine. But anyway. So this is our kind of setup, and this is where we got to last time. Was we got the materials coming in. We got plastic, circuit boards, we've got wire, and we've got screws, one per side. We kind of split them underneath, and we're going to pull them down into these trenches here, do a manifold system, and then feed these machines from below so that we have room for a lot of stuff. So anyway, colors, concrete structure. I'm gonna go ahead and finally paint this back to concrete structure, except for that right there, 'cause that's the center. I might do something. We're gonna do something special there. I think maybe. I don't know. All right, concrete structure swatch. Let's go ahead and uncolor these if we can. Oh, I accidentally painted that concrete structure as well. And balls. Oh well, we can get it back. It's easy. I've already got the swatch for it, so no big deal. It's so easy to paint those, I guess. Oh. Yeah, it's real easy. Okay, and that leaves us just the middle. So now the orange. Bring the orange back. It's just sad that when you paint them, factory color. Oh, I thought these had lights on them. Maybe they do when you first put them down. Let's see. For science. Let's see if these have lights on them when you first put them down. No. Okay. Maybe I was thinking they did and whatnot. I guess they don't. Oh, did you guys see the recent coffee stain video? Oh heck yeah, man! I'm so excited for that. They showed off a lot of the world changes they're working on that they did in their stream that I missed. But yeah, they showed off their a lot of the world changes they're working on, and they also showed off some more of the global what they call Lumen, which isn't officially supported apparently, but it's not officially supported, but that's what they're going to use, or that's what you can use if you decide to, which I think is amazing. Man, we got one hell of a roof leak in here. Must not have done the roof correctly. I think it's still raining, even though I guess you can kind of see through the clouds starting to clear up, but yeah, that recent video was Lumen. I can't wait to play with that because if I can anyway, if I can even run it. They're talking like you're gonna need a decent good PC to be able to run with the Lumen on. It'll be good for screenshots anyway, even if it lags. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. And signs, the signs when you have the signs on, if they've got enough, they can actually illuminate objects nearby, which will be really, really cool. Can't wait for that, man. And that'll make factories like this look really good. If we can get some like decent lighting, and when the sun comes in, just gonna be so good. I can't wait for that. Okay, so basically the plan for today is to get this all up and running, and I'm hoping we can. We should be able to. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think we just run this right across the roof. Just like this. That should work. We'll just bring it up there. Like that. Okay, and that should connect those up. This one's the connectors over here. So hopefully should be okay. Should be non-intrusive as well. Be very nice. Good that one there. Oops. It's not the one I wanted to delete. I want this one right there. Okay, perfect. That was a misclick. Okay. Okay. So there, 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 and there. I'm going to drag this over to the center, or at least to here first. And then we're going to drag this to a Mark II to go outside. There we go. And then we need to drag our light poles. So, how are we going to get, we're getting across here. Should we use... We could also go underground. I've done that before. Go just like underground power. I don't know. We could go across as well. That is also a possibility. Let me grab some streetlights here so we can know where to aim for. Is it just one or is it two past center? I can't remember. I always forget this because I don't do it a whole lot. I think it's only one. Yeah, it's only one because if you go two, it'll be into the building. So it's like this. I like that. And of course, one in the center. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Could put this one like here. That is also possible. See, I like that. The only problem is that's like 2 foundations away. So it's real close. That's alright. That's what we want right there. Yep. Make sure this one's in the correct spot too. It is, okay. And of course we go the Mark I power poles to decorate it up just a little bit. Just like that. And it's connecting, yeah, okay. I think what we'll do for now is we'll just do this. We go from this one to here, to here, to there. And then it should be going to here. Organization, grab another light. Right between the buildings. Okay. Grab this. Just like that. Okay. Yeah, that'd work. Alright, so all these are now powered. If we input, we want computers. Control C, Control V, Control V, and Control V. Okay, and all those should be yellow now. Oh, this one's not. This one not get hooked up? Oh, this one also got a... did not get hooked up. There you go. Now it should be yellow. Okay. And this one should be yellow, and that one should be yellow. Good. Okay. So now they're all hooked up, and now we've got the electricity part taken care of. A little bit of lag going on. I had to check my computer stuff out. So now we do conveyor splitters. So these are going to be interesting, how we're going to do these. I'm not exactly sure I'm going to do this, but we're going to find out. So it should... now there is a wall here, so this is going to look a little weird, but it should line up perfectly with that. So we're only going to need 2 of these. And we need... Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll just do the 1. So then we go like this, and then we go 1, 2. So like that, 1, 2, and 2. Yeah, that's gonna be, it's gonna be interesting. I should have left that there, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, we're gonna need to rethink this plan. We might have to do something really weird. Oops. Because we only got this small trench to work with, so. Oh, we could stack. Let's stack. Oh, wait, no. Let's... Yeah, we gotta stack. We're gonna have to. There's just not enough room. Okay, so we've got the 4 there. Alright, so one splitter is going to stick above ground. Unfortunately. There's just no way around it. Yeah, I thought there might have been enough room down here, but there's just not. And it's actually good that we got this set up this way, because it perfectly lines up. Okay, so... should it be the first one or the last one that sticks up? Maybe the last one. Well, that's not exactly... Sorry, I'm still on the old mode. There we go. And then 2... this one. And then 1 there. And these 2. And then these 3. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay. And we're probably going to need to use some covered lift shenanigans as well. So is this where I want this? Not exactly. It's a little close. But this is perfect. Kind of. Alright, you know what? We're gonna redo this real quick. We're We're going to move this slightly over. Instead of going in the center, we're going to do slightly off-center. But it's for a good cause, of course. So, right there. And then 2, 3, 4. Then... Okay. So then, yep, we'll do that. Do... like that. So let's add these two. There we go. And then what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to hook to this, and then go like that. I guess the other one wasn't too close. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Just made sure that snaps as well. And it does. Okay, then here, we're going to use a covered lift. And then Mark 4. And of course, this one's just a belt. There we go. Okay. And then... we're going to do the next splitter, I guess. So right here. Is that lined up? Nope. Needs to be over just a little bit. There we go. Now that's lined up. 3, 4. 4. There we go. Oops. So these 3, those 2 and that one, and those 2, and then those 3. There we go. Worry about Mark 4, that one, that one, and then covered lift. Make sure to change it to Mark 4, and then belt. Okay, so one of these belts is going to be above ground, or above the flooring here. So, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Nothing we can really do about it. I mean, we could spend another like 2 hours trying to set this up to where all of it's below ground, but I'm not gonna. I think this looks fine. Well, we will put the circuit boards on top, though. I think that would be the best option. I guess I need a ladder to get out of here, huh? Or can I? Can I get to my ladder? Oh, I will be able to. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is how we do this. This is how we do this. Wait, which one's this one? That's the plastic. So yeah, I'm gonna put circuit boards on top. So we'll put plastic below that, and then the screws can go at the bottom. Because screws are annoying. It's so many screws. Okay. So we could potentially do like that, I think. And that will do a perfect 90 degree. But that's the only one that's going to be able to do that. But we're not going to do that, of course. Here, you can have these screws. Because we want it to line the wall perfectly, like all the others are. Actually, we might... how are we going to do that? Oops, that's a 2 meter Oh, you know what? If we do the foundations 1 meter, and then we do the wall hole, or the floor hole, I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they can be turned whatever way it wants to be, and it don't matter. Because above the ground... Oh wait, one's gonna be up here, isn't it? You know what? Maybe we'll, instead of doing a wall, or a floor, I mean, we'll do a railing. So that you can see all this, so that we don't have, like... So just think about it, because look at... We're going to have, like, one stick out, so... Yeah, you'll be able to see all 4 of them. As well, so... and we're still going to attach them to the wall, because I think that's perfect. Oh, whoops. So it's going to be like this. Oh, but if we do it... Okay, so we won't use that then. I just seen it. It's just like, yeah, if we do it like this... Oh, how are we going to make that work? I need it up against the wall. Oh, we could put the floor holes right up against here. That would work. I actually think that's how we did it on the outside of the building. Isn't it? Like if we get rid of this wall real quick. Yeah, we did it like right there. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. And then we put our floor holes up here. So the wall hole's just more of like decoration at this point. Architecture. Oh no, that's under logistics. Then floor hole. Okay. And then we go Mark 4. I could try to click. Okay, now if this worked, it's going to give us screws. Okay. And if this worked, it's going to give us cabling. Once the autosave happens, of course. Alright. I guess if we're going to do that, we don't need the plastic on bottom, do we? Or the... Sorry. We don't need the... Because we're going to be able to see it all, so... Just like that. Okay, everything's working as well, which is nice. So then we go... logistics. We're going to try to get all this lined out. What's the closest? Right there? Oops. Don't need that one. We do need this, though. Try to get this all lined out as cleanliness as possible. Okay, we could go a lot closer. Whoops. Didn't mean to click that. Okay, the bottom one should be the one that determines, I think. Because that one's going to be making the most S-bend. So right there, okay. And then grab this, 2, 3. And then I'll goes there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. Okay, these screws go in the bottom. We don't have any screws. This is good. Okay. Good. Those go in there. Those go in there. Those go in there. Perfect. And then you'll be able to see all the materials moving along. That's actually perfect the way we did it too. It's gonna look so good. Nope, and we're making computers! Hell yeah! Come on, computer, you can do it! Our very first computer. Our very first computer. That we're actually gonna be making manufacturing. There it is. Our very first computer. Hell yes. There's still work to be done, obviously, but I'm pretty happy about that. We are finally making computers all on our own. Now, we're no longer having to buy them, which is amazing. Okay, so the one thing we are going to have to do, unfortunately, is I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, to be honest. We may have to go from the roof. The roof is flat here, so... soup. Yeah, we're going to have to go from the roof, unfortunately. It's fine. So 4. Just trying to complicate this a little bit to make it look reinforced. Then we'll get rid of the top ones. So we don't need them. Nice. There we go. Yeah, the screws are just going. They're going to be going for a while because they come in stacks of 500, so... Alright, perfect. The other thing I want to do is I want to go over here, and I do want to put... oops, I'm going to get rid of all these just for a second. I do want to put logistics. Put this like this. Okay. I put one too many there. Okay. And just touching. There we go. So we do that. Of course, our conveyor poles. Then we take our Mark IV. That. There. It's a little bit of a pain, but it works. And that one goes there, of course. Goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. And I'm going to feed this the rest of my screws. There we go. Like that, 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 like that, and like that. We might blow a fuse as well for how much power we're taking up right now. It's a lot of machines are running. I would have liked to see the power increase there. Pretty insane. Okay, perfect. Very nice. Alright, now we just gotta get this other side set up. Take our conveyor splitters, get to work. Now we're one off, so we'll go like that. Like that. And that should be lined up. It is 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Edit offset. Okay, I was just like, did I offset those? I don't remember. Is it there? Yep. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 2, 1. 1. 2. 2, 3. Okay, perfect. And then while we're down here, I'm going to set up these. Which one's the center again? This one? Yeah, that one's the center. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one's off. Whoops. And that one too. There we go. That's better. Okay. And then of course, we do our melting and our lifting. Then I mark 4. Mark 4. Oh, it's hard. Oh, it's hard. Why is this one being so much of a pain? It's not letting me. I guess if we take up the slots here. Now maybe we can put the conveyor. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Oh, autosave lag, of course. I can't wait for update 8, man. It's going to be a huge change. I don't know if it's going to be a good change for me, or if it's going to be a really bad change, but I'm hoping it's a good change. And I hope for it soon. But yeah, they're really working their asses off over there at Coffee Stain Studios. You can definitely tell too. Coffee Stain Studios, at least the one that works on Satisfactory, because there's, like they've mentioned before in previous videos, is they're a conglomerate of multiple Coffee Stain Studios. There's multiple studios within the one, and the one I'm talking about is the one that works on Satisfactory. So Coffee Stain Studio is the one YouTube that works specifically on Satisfactory. That's the one I usually reference. That's the one I'm referencing. But yeah, they're really putting in the work, man. Like, and they're really showing it off too. They're one of my favorite, I would say, one of my favorites dev teams ever. At least in my opinion, they're one of the best. And the reason is because they're so open with everyone. Like they don't, they're not like a lot of other studios or a lot of other development teams that'll just they'll just kind of hang around. I mean, if they do talk about stuff, they only talk about a few little things here and there, and whatnot, and they just mainly talk about um, like game updates, like dev updates and stuff like that. That only do the game updates themselves. They talk to everyone as if they're talking to a huge audience. It's not personal. It's not very personal, I should say. Which is, I think what a lot more development teams need is they need to get more personal with their audience, per se. I mean, I talk to you guys as if you're an audience too, but I've, I really don't have, I really don't have a better way of doing it, I should say. It's not that I don't, you know, it's not that I don't consider you guys all individuals and stuff like that. It's just, it's really hard to do that kind of stuff. But Coffee Stain definitely nails it. I think I'm going to put this wall back first of all. I think we're going to put the screws on top on this one. I think that would be best. Like that. Okay. And of course, it's like maybe that is definitely something I would love to work on as well, which I kinda do. I try, but I'm still pretty new to this type of stuff, so it is what it is. For right now. For now, it is what it is. Oh, I forgot to. Whoops. I did forget to finish hooking this up. So that covered lift. Oh, I need to take up the. I also need to finish hooking this up too. Wait, why is there so little? Oh, plastic is coming out of there. I see. Yeah, we don't have enough plastic coming down the pipeline. Whoops, that's something I had forgotten about entirely to check on. I mean, it's full now. But yeah, it's probably only. Well, it should have been. Should have been correct. How much plastic comes down there? Not exactly sure though. I guess that's something we'll have to check on. But yeah, Coffee Stain's got it nailed down, man. They're what every dev team should do. Interact with the community, actually talk to the community. Like they do, not just in, I guess not just in streams, but it's kind of hard to explain what I'm trying to say here. But just do more of it. Actually get to know your people. Stuff like that. It makes you seem really wholesome and whatnot. Because the way most gamers, I'm not speaking for everyone here and whatnot. So if you don't have this opinion, then don't apply it to yourself as if I'm making the opinion for you. It's just my personal opinion, and how it seems that most people are is we don't have enough screws coming down the line either. Which is kind of crazy. Maybe once it gets it'll get backed up and all that. So and eventually get to that point. But we're making computers. But yeah, it's like the big companies, they seem to be against the player base. They seem to just do whatever they want, and because they're so big, you know, I've talked about this before. You know, the too big to fail companies, the ones that they make AAA games, they just do whatever they want. You know, and even if it seems like, you know, they're apologizing to their fan base and they're correcting stuff just to do it again the next year. That type of stuff is just... maybe that's why small development teams and games and early access and stuff like that is so popular. It's because people are just tired of it. They're just tired of the AAA company stuff. They're just tired of being basically kind of scammed year after year. I'm not saying all of them do. I'm just saying some of them do this type of stuff. We're just tired of it. So we turn to the smaller dev teams, and maybe that's why the small dev teams seem so humble and they seem so great and stuff like that. Because we're just like, man, I'm tired of these AAA companies. It's nice to get some kind of interaction from the people developing the games. So I'm thinking something like this, maybe. I need to actually get up there. Quick. Yeah, it's just like more dev teams need to do that kind of stuff, you know, definitely. And more of them are, so, you know, it's a win-win for everybody. It's like, we're too... the other ones are just like, we're too big making our millions. We're too big, we're too busy making our millions. I wonder if this will work. No, that won't work. If it was like a half... How would we do that? Would we do it like this? Oh no, that would be a... If that was the case, that would be a corner piece like this. And then these two are like this. And then we have another corner like this. Actually, it fits pretty well, and it doesn't look too bad neither. So basically, you could just stand here and I could watch these animations all day as well. Looks so good. I wish they were making computers, but, you know, it is what it is. Like, what'd be really cool is the materials you make actually show up in each machine. The materials, the recipe you're using. Like, that would be kind of cool. So I'm wondering then, do we do this? So it'd be like this, per se. Hold on. I'm trying to think. We'd do one. So I'm thinking here, right? Like this. Or maybe we do this first. This needs to be a corner, by the way. Corner, so that the drains can be up against the wall. And then like this, of course. Right? And maybe that. But then one of them goes into a bridge, which continues by these little fans here. So we have a double ramp going down. Yeah. And we have one more bridge. Yeah, one more bridge. PC's being slow today. Yeah, we have one more bridge, and then we have this walkway here. And we have this walkway here. So this continues to the wall. Then it goes corner. That does a little corner, another corner. Oh wait, that needs to be wider than that. Because the center walkway is going to be crazy. But because we're going to combine these into one belt right directly perfect in the center. We're going to combine these, we're going to send these ones down this way towards the center, and then these ones are going to combine and go down towards the center, and then it's going to conglomerate into one belt, and it's going to go straight up through the roof, go on top of the roof, go outside, and then it's going to take a hard left, and it's going to go that way. That's what I'm thinking should happen. Yes. That works. Okay. So then we have this here. I'm trying to think if we should, like, make this... Should make it like this? I mean, we could do... This goes up against the machine. Almost like... So, like, say we have, like this, right? Let's go up here and see how this would look. Okay, so then we just turn this into a... like this. So then we have a corner. Or no, this one would be like this. Or should we leave that space open? It's a hard one. So yeah, if we do a corner like this, climb up this ladder, get on top of the machine, kind of. Crawl around up there, I guess. Okay, so if we temporarily put these in, and then we do a floor hole, because we can control where the lift is. Logistics. Floor hole. Oh, it must snap to a foundation. You can't put it on this. Sad. That's alright. You can make it work. So that'd be a 4 meter, wouldn't it? Yeah. Or no. We'd have to do like a 1 meter. Like this. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over here. Temporarily. Of course. It's just so we can control where the floor hole is. And where that will in turn control where the lift is. It's just like how close do we want it? Logistics, floor hole. We could have it there. So then, yeah, that goes like that. We have the little lift here. So then we get rid of this. And yeah, we have the little railing here. Turn this into this here. Like that. And then we converge it into the middle. Okay, because this is the middle wall here. Yeah, that looks good. So then we go 1 and 2. And then we go like that. We take one of these. Like that. I'm wondering whether to take this out or leave it in. I kind of want to leave it in there because then it kind of ties the machine in, and whatnot. I think that's probably better. I think we'll leave it like that. Yeah. Okay. So then, oh, and then we have one of these, of course. And it goes to one of these. Just like that. Just trying to get a feel for the center here. And then, of course, all of these are... Zoom these. Yeah, we can zoom all those across. Okay. That one's there. We got a corner. And the corner is here. Like this. Oh, I put it going the wrong way. That's what happened. It's like, looks weird. Yeah, so then we do that, and then, of course, we put in our logistics floor hole here, and we put it like that close, didn't we? Yeah, it's like right up against it. Also, something I was thinking about. Let's see. That short one, yeah, that's a mark 4. Okay. I was just thinking about it. I was just like, wait a minute. Yeah, so everything has balanced out. Okay. It just needed time. Once we autosave lag, of course. Yeah, we just needed time to be able to pull that off. Oop. I almost forgot as well. Need to go back down here. It's like, let me down. Okay, almost forgot as well. Well, I did forget. I'm just now remembering this stuff. And that ties it in. Just delete all of those on top. There we go. Like I said, we'll probably have like a probably just do like a railing along here. Just like that. Do it to the other side as well. There we are. It's nice and safe. Nice and safe. Perfect. And we're just above where all the lifts come in, so we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, you can see all the materials coming in through their little respective lifts and stuff on either side. I think that's really cool. Make it look really good. Okay. Oh. Only have one way up to this second level here for right now. That goes just like that. Alright, let me do this to all four of them real quick, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, there we go. I think that should be good enough, at least for now. Got walkways going across, we got walkways going down and underneath and all that stuff. I think I was gonna, I decided I was gonna leave this part open rather than carrying the walkway across here. I might even close it off even further. I actually want to put a truck station here, and I want to open this up, or at least this section here, like the very middle. I actually kind of want to open this up. We'll do this next time, but I actually want to open this up so you could back one of these trucks in there, and then we'll. If the truck station won't have a use, it'll just be for looks. But I think it'll look really cool if we have a dedicated truck for computers. Just have one of these just kind of sitting in there with no fuel in it, but make it look like it's backed up to one of the truck stations. Or something like that, or maybe we'll build our own. Who knows? Maybe we'll build a little building looking thing, and whatnot, so that it looks like you back up trucks in here, and then the walkways can kind of go around where the truck is, kind of like the train station style. And it looks like the computers get exported into them trucks and get out, and then that'll have a reason for having like a bigger hangar door here, a hangar style door looking thing. I think that'd be pretty cool, and maybe I'll use some of these as well as like door material and stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know. We'll figure something out. But yeah, I think this will go ahead and conclude this first episode for Monday. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. We will continue this tomorrow. Continue this next time. And whatnot. I think it's shaping up pretty good. We're going to put a little more effort into this one, make it look a little more like a factory that's like built inside of maybe it's like built inside of a hangar looking thing. Obviously, we're going to give metal sidings and stuff like that. It's not going to be concrete. That was just concrete's just my starting material because it's cheap and easy. I don't have to have metal plates and concrete. I could just or metal plates and or concrete and steel beams or anything like that. I just have to have concrete, and it's cheap, so that's why I start out with concrete each time. But like I said, that is going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory, so I do hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.